I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen. I have a pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen.
All right. No, it's I don't know that it's mic cord right now. The problem is no, it is not a mic cord, it's a setting. However, I have enough where you can hear me, but this is going to sound terrible. I realize that. I'll get it working clean here in just a mo. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to hear. It sounds echoey and robotic because it's coming out of a camera mic, and it's terrible. I need to change it, but it's not recognizing right now, so it's gonna take me a second. This happened to us a couple times, right, Tom? And I have to working again. It's insane. This is the beat. What's going on? Too many options. So yeah, it's gonna sound terrible for a minute. Camera mics are terrible. Yeah, that's what's going on. So what I'm doing is I'm running through a multi-track, which is sitting right here. You guys want to see it? It's sitting right here. I got a multi-track, and in that I have a Hollyland receiver. But for whatever reason, about every third or fourth time, I have to tell it that's what I'm using. There I go. There I go. There I go. There I go. Although I think the reason that it stumbled before was not me. I think it stumbled before just because of my streaming service. I think I got low usage somewhere. Oh, my upload speed's dumped, and I don't know why. Now I can't hear anything, which is great. Look, when it rains, you know what I'm saying, Tom? We just gonna get mow and mow. Thank you guys so much for putting up with it, though. We do appreciate you up in here. Means the world, to be honest. All right, kids, you hearing me now? How's that? That should be all my audio back. Tom, give me something.
Hello?
Yeah, I got Tom receiving now. Does that mean all the stuff is now gonna be glitchy, or is it gonna work? It looks like I'm trying to work. Well, welcome in, welcome back, y'all. Thank you so much for putting up with it. I appreciate you.
Hey there! North Hill Live wants you to know you are appreciated, okay? And one more thing, this dance is for you.
Okay, well, what are you actually painting, Tom? I didn't even ask you.
Just all the little bits and pieces.
All the bits and pieces?
Yeah, right now I'm doing the steering wheel and the seats.
Hey, Luce is in the house. How you doing, Luce? You caught us right in the middle of our glitch stream, man. It's been crazy. We did really good up until like the last 10 minutes, then everything went sideways.
Yeah.
You are present and or accounted for. We appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. I like it very much. Let's see. Lou says, how long have you been streaming? 7 minutes and 57 seconds. Yeah, we had a whole thing. Yeah, 7 minutes of streaming.
7 minutes.
That's a long 7 minutes. We started at 9. It's like 11:20. Yeah. We went 2 hours, and then people were like, yeah, I can't hear anything. All the audio's gone. And I don't know why. It just went sideways. Hey, Disco, welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back, Disco. Thanks so much for sticking it out with us. We got another half hour or so, and we were not ready to give up. I think that's the third or fourth time that Ninja's been here and everything goes sideways. Maybe it's Ninja. Are we allergic to him? It's happened a few times. I'm like, hey, Ninja, what's going on? And he's like, hey, this is weird. I'm like, I don't know what is happening. It's when you show up. It's like my computer gets nervous. Maybe my computer has a crush on Ninja.
You never know.
It's completely possible. I think that sounds as likely as anything else. Luce, what you got going on today? Anything good? Give me all the details. What you got going? Valentine's Day. You know, that's true. With Valentine's Day coming.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's why my computer's so nervous around Ninja. That makes as much sense as anything else, to be honest. My middle daughter has a cold. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's no fun.
No, it's no fun for anybody. Some kids, when they get colds, are just miserable people to be around. And because they're miserable, and I don't blame them for being miserable, they make it miserable for everybody else, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Disco's like, I'm gonna jump again. Oh, I'm too late. Oh, I'm too late. There's a few freebies, Disco. Now you should get a free one. I've been trying out a new technique on the ukulele. Oh, you're playing slide ukulele.
Cool.
There's no way that's gonna happen, Tom. No, get out of here. I can't believe you did that. That looks incredible on screen. I'm sliding. See what you think, Tom. I posted a snippet in the general channel.
Oh, cool.
Y'all wanna see it? Y'all wanna see it? We can play it. Well, I thought we could. Let's see. Snippet in general. Oh, it's already open. That's why I can't find it. Do 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 do. I'm just fascinated with Crazy Uncle Scott's car. Okay, I'll leave that alone. Hello, Miss Duck. How you doing?
Hello.
All right, we'll listen to it, but is it video or is it just audio? I think it's just audio. You ready, Tom?
Yeah.
It can be hard to feel like you're connected with God. Feel like God is super far away.
Wait, I want to hear it one more time. Did you hear it? You heard it okay? Let's hear it one more time.
It's a little quiet.
It can be hard to feel like you're connecting with God.
Well,
Cool.
oh, that's really fun.
I don't know if I would have ever thought about playing slide on.
On anything other than like a blues guitar?
Yeah.
That's true. I guess you can play it on anything, huh?
Yeah. I mean, if it's got strings.
Yeah, I suppose so. How long have you been playing, Pineapple? Not very long, right? Like weeks, not even months, I think.
I think she was saying she's at a month.
So you were finger picking, and so you finger pick on one end and slide on the other. 27th of December. Yeah, a little more than a month then. No, yeah, a little more than a month. Yeah. Luce, did you win or did you lose? I missed it. 28 black. Luce, you lost 37 gold. Luce, you lost all that gold. What are you gonna do? It's not good. You got to save that gold. You never know when there's going to be a rainy day and you need digital gold. I know you think that's a long shot, but it might happen. It might happen. All right, it is Battle Royale time, y'all. Pineapple just bet 1,000 on black. There we go. I'm in on red. Woo! I don't know how much gold I have. How much? Pineapple has 14,000. All the gold must go, huh? I have 15. By the way, on Chovy's last stream, I went in and was just like rouletting all over the place. I actually made money. It was awesome sauce. It was so much fun. I'd forgotten that messing with somebody else's stream instead of running my own was a good time. I'm already missing Chovy, man. He's only been off a week, and I'm like, man, where's he at? You know what? It's something about it. Like, so I know some people went into Chovy's stream and would hang out for hours and hours and hours. I typically would pop in for 20, 30 minutes and say hello, go do something else and come back, pop in again. I don't know. It was weird. Doc, Chovy stepped away from streaming for a while. Yep. He says he's stepping away, but I don't know, I felt like he was retiring. It was sad. Yeah, he's taking some time off. Yep. I think he was in here earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Who ran that Chovy off? I'll sick the 5-year-old demon spawn from hell on him. Exactly. No, he said he'd been feeling like he needed to step away for a while, and so he's taking some time off, is what he's saying. Yeah. You know what? I've never been to a donkey doctor before. But yeah, I was aware that Dr. Heckle Balaam Donkey, that was the full name. Dr. Heckle's baby Balaam Donkey. Wow, there's no baby in there, is there? I can't make those 4 words into anything interesting. Dr. Heckle Balaam Donkey. You could do something with that. Oh, there. Pineapple went right. Look. See, that's why we keep you around, Pineapple. Dr. Heckle and Donkey Hide. My name is a reference to the 80s song Dr. Heckle and Mr. Jive by Men at Work. You know what? Balaam. Is that the album I have? I got a Men at Work album a couple weeks ago. Remember, Tom? We were listening to it. I don't think it's that one. I do have a Men at Work LP finally. I found one the other day and I couldn't let it slip through my fingers, so I grabbed it. And it's good, but I don't believe it's that one. One of your favorite songs from back in the day? Well, you know what has to happen now. You ready, Tom?
We gotta get dinged.
You know we gotta get a piece of it. Let me make sure I can get a clean play on this. Let me get a clean play on it. Yes, I can. Y'all want to hear a little bit? You want to hear a little piece of this? I haven't heard this in years, I don't think. I'm trying to think last time I heard this. Here we go. Let's do this thing. One, right? It's been a minute since I've heard that. Do you even know that song, Tom? I bet he's never heard it.
No, I've only heard Land Down Under by Men at Work.
I think that's the classic, right?
So are they an Australian band, or do I just think that because of that song?
Was Men at Work an Australian band? It seems like it probably. I don't. But you're right. Why do I think that?
Like, is it because of Land Down Under, or is it like actually a thing?
Right. Is it because of that song, or are they actually from Australia? Crazy Uncle said, yo, it's even been a minute for me. Yeah, that's a deep cut. That's a deep cut, Dr. Balaam. Fairly impressive. I don't know when the last time it is I heard that. Years, right? Years, for sure. What's the story actually about? I mean, it's not actually Dr. Jekyll, right? So what's the song about? Huh. Dr. Jekyll is working late in the laboratory? Oh, okay, here's a description. Dr. Jekyll working late at the laboratory. He owns his own guinea pig, and it turns into the ultimate Dr. Jive? That's the story? That's not a story. That's a description of what happens in the video, maybe.
That's something the weird guy outside the gas station tells you.
Yeah, you know, the guinea pig.
Turned into Mr. Jive.
Yeah, you know, when it turned into...
If I give you $1, will you end your story?
Let's see, just tell me what the story is.
I just wanted a Pepsi, man.
Okay, so I have the story here according... No, that's the lyrics. That doesn't help. Okay, so Dr. Jekyll... The story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Jive is a combination of the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which we all know, and the Nutty Professor. They took those two stories and said those should be one story, and they made a song. The Men at Work were a trip, right? That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, that's a weird song, bro. That's weird. Pineapple, I can't think of any. It is a deep cut. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure there are deeper cuts for Men at Work, songs people don't think of. They're from Oz. They were Australian. Okay, I'll tell. Tom went to wash something. When he comes back, we'll let him know. So they're Australian band. I can't think of any. The other song is Land Down. Yeah, that's the other song that people know from them. I'm looking at their catalog here. They actually have a lot of songs. But most of them you've never heard of, like Maria, Man with Two Hearts, Everything I Need, It's a Mistake, High Wire, Blue for You. These are like on their listen list. I don't know any of those songs. What are you talking about? Me neither. I guess it could be Ma Pineapple. What is Auntie Pineapple? Wait, hold up. You guys looking at alternative names? Oh, what would you pick? Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Hey, let's play. That's a fun game. If you had to change, boom, gun to your head, you got to change your username. What would you change it to? That's good. That's good. Yeah, we were discussing alternative names. Ooh, that's a fun one. I love picking usernames. Something about it makes me happy. I don't really have an alternative username. I stream and play games as either North Hill or Day of the Hippo. Those are my stream, whatever. Old games, old systems I own. I was always Day of the Hippo, and now I'm North Hill. There may be, I don't know, maybe there's another name in there, What is your government Twitch name, What's your OG Twitch name? How often do you change Twitch names? We've had a few people change just in the last couple weeks change names. Not only did Phoenix change, but so did Donkey. So usernames change, man. Loose, have you always been Loose? Has it always been you all the time, every time, all the way? Or have you had other names? Tom, they are Australian. It was confirmed.
I couldn't remember if it was like a thing or if it was just because of that song where I'm like, oh yeah, they're Australian.
Sure. Crazy Uncle said, I had an old gamer tag and it got banned. It's kind of off color. So North Hill Live, would you give me the permission to state it? Yeah. Put it on Front Street. Look, we all adults. We growed up. I don't tell other people what to say very often, do I, Tom?
No.
No, I'm pretty. You do you. But if it's off color and it's your old gamer tag, depending on if I know anything, you played FPSs, right? So what do you think, Tom, before he states it? Will it be about poo or sex or nudity?
Poo.
Poo. It's going to be about poo? All right. I'm going to go with, it's going to infer that you are well endowed. That's what I'm going with. As we try to guess everybody. You know what's funny? You can tell how old somebody was when they made up a username too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, that kid thought he was clever, or whatever. And now you're 25 and you still have that name.
Yeah, you still have the email address since 420.
Exactly.
Give that to a boss.
And you send it to your boss. Yeah. It's 420 all day at Hotmail.
42069, they look at you like, really, dude? Make a new email. Oh, hey, speaking of.
There we go. Okay, neither one. It was about my age. My old gamer tag was old F-E-C-K-E-R, Fecker, 69. There we go, 69. See, there's something about guys that are like, get it. I'm like, look, I think every guy I've ever met's like, it doesn't matter if they said, hey, your bill, you took all your buddies out to eat, 4 of you guys went out for pizza and your bill was $69.50. Somebody's gonna go, get it. Every time. 422, right? Yeah, that's funny. Oh man, so on Sunday and then on Thursday, we talked about 1 Corinthians 13, which is the love passage. And in that passage, it talks about little kids act like little kids. And when I grew up, I set aside childish things. And so we got this big discussion of, do men really ever completely set aside childish things? I don't think so. Not quite, right? There's still bits where I'm like, that's really childish, and I still think it's funny. Farting in an elevator, Tom, it's going to be funny every time till I'm 80.
Right.
That'll be funny. Forever and always. That'll be funny. There's certain things I'm like, I know that's childish. I don't care. It's going to make me giggle. It's the Fecker part. I was actually born in 69. Got you, Crazy Uncle. Wait, Crazy Uncle, you were born in 69? Crazy Uncle, are you older than me? Look, you look like $1 million, bro. I didn't know you were older than me. Not significantly, but older enough that I can say you're older than me. I did have an old gamer tag of Blue Diamond. Ooh.
Fancy.
I wonder if anybody has Blue Steel. They have to, right?
I would imagine.
After that, what movie was that? Oh, come on, where he was the male model and he had all these different looks and his new look was called Blue Steel. Somebody's gonna yell at me for not knowing the name. Pineapple said North is just the baby. Yeah, I was born after 69. I was indeed.
Same here.
I was born in the 70s. Tom can't say that.
No. I was still born in the 1900s, though, so, I actually exist.
You actually exist. Oh, somebody's got to tell me the name of that movie. It's about the male fashion models, and the main character's name was Derek. Male models do as they're told, and he goes, no, we don't. Yes, you do, Derek. What? Oh, come on. Zoolander. It only took me a week to get there. Zoolander. Blue Steel from Zoolander. Thank you, Crazy Uncle. I think Crazy Uncle might have got there before you, but it takes longer to type. Blue Diamond was named after a dream that I had. A prophetic dream, or a conversational dream, or I had too much pizza dream? Curious. Blue diamond. I can't think of a blue diamond reference at all, actually. The closest one I got was blue steel, or like diamond lanes on a freeway or on a ski slope. Blue diamond, I don't know of. There's Lou Diamond. Lou Diamond Phillips. Kind of prophetic, but kind of like a life thing. Got you. Very cool, Pineapple. I know, those of you guys that don't know, Pineapple tends to have spirit-filled dreams where she gets biblical insight in pretty significant ways. The stories are impressive.
Cool.
God uses her that way, speaks to her in that way, which is very cool. Some of us have that spiritual gift and that Holy Spirit connection, and Pineapple does. Zoolander, I remembered, but I also had to Google it. Okay, crazy uncle. The best scene in that whole movie is when he says, the files are in the computer, grab it. And he's like, in the computer? And he just starts beating the computer to try to get the files out of the computer. Oh, so funny to me. Ben Stiller was the lead actor. Yes, Ben Stiller and the guy with the crooked nose.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson makes me laugh.
They had a good run of movies together.
They did.
They knew how to bounce off of each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pineapple, if you can jot it down, I'm curious as to kind of the context. Lou says, I went to a wedding where there was a lot of police officers, and the guest guys were giggling like little boys. I'd start and the others would follow in laughter. The wives would elbow their spouses to behave. They were acting like little boys. Look, it happens, man. You get a bunch of guys together and it's either going to be a macho bro fest, or we're going to be giggling at the guy who accidentally burped or slipped a little bit, or it's one or the other, right? We're gonna either like bro out and talk about chicks and hunting and basketball scores, or we're gonna talk about Pokemon and giggle at every little like innuendo. It's one or the other. There's no in between with dudes. Pineapple says, it kind of applies to us all, but there was a time when God used to speak to me, and it's followed me around ever since. No, absolutely, Pineapple. I believe God speaks to all of us, but the New Testament's really clear that women, that specifically, there will be a time when women begin to dream dreams that have meaning. And I've heard this more over the last, 20 years, that is going to be part of your spiritual giftedness. Not only that you have a commune with God, but that you remember it and can make any kind of application that is sensible and biblical, right? So there's a gift in that, absolutely. Yeah, you're not talking to a doubter in me. Nope. Oh man, what color are you gonna paint this, Tom? We haven't even talked. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Here's the dream. Then we'll talk about the color. I had a dream that I saw a pair of hands in the dark. Okay. In them was a light blue piece of misshapen plastic. All right. The hands closed around it, began to shape it and squeeze the plastic, really mold it. They opened back up and there was a massive, flawless, sparkling blue diamond. That's beautiful, Pineapple. You know what? We're all misshapen, right? I think that's what I'm hearing. All of us need that pressure, that shaping. I mean, ultimately it's love, but even more than that, God molding us into the thing we're supposed to be. And you can never dream of being what you've become, right? Because God's plan is so much bigger than ours, so much more beautiful. That's awesome. I love it. few years later, I was in a church meeting. We're asked to pray with the person who sat next to us. I was sitting next to a visitor in the church who'd never been. As we prayed, she said she got a picture of a blue diamond and that I was that diamond. Yeah, that Holy Spirit river ties us together. That's really cool. So you just said, yup, that's it. I'm usernaming. It's specific to me. It keeps coming back up. But I do believe it applies to us all. I agree. Yeah, it's almost one of those illustrations that we are meldable, but not really under our own power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tom couldn't grab that piece of plastic in front of him and meld it into a diamond. But could it be done? Sure. Not by Tom. The same thing with us, right? I can't make my life what it's supposed to be, but God can. It's really cool, Pineapple. All right. Well, we're going to need Crazy Uncle's advice too, Tom. He's got a 68. I'm curious as to what color he's going with.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Lou says if you don't go through the pressure, you never become a diamond. Exactly. Exactly. But nobody chooses the pressure either. It takes pressure to form a diamond, and at a time I was under a lot of pressure and a lot of stress. Yup. You and Luce are on the same wavelength. After all I have to put my body through, I'm not misshapen. I'm so busted up. I'm surprised I'm not a pile of broken goo. True. Look, I know you've been through real physical trauma, and there's a strength of character that comes along with it, and it's easy for me to say that sitting here. It's different if I was the one that had to walk through it. I feel for you, I do. Tom, I'm gonna use the boys. Can you entertain for, you only got about 5 minutes left.
Yeah. After all, I put my body. Oh.
Yeah, even you say that he's not being forced into none, he's all broke up.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, pearl dark green. I wonder what that looks like. Like I got an idea in my head, but pearl dark green. Roulette will begin in 20 seconds.
What's happening?
Roulette.
Oh, they're betting. She's trying to get all of her money gone. Luce doesn't want to have any money. She tries to bet all her gold away each week, which makes me laugh, actually. It's very clever. Just me, or did it never get warm down here today?
No.
Usually it does, but it's funny. If it's 40 degrees out, we can make it toasty down here. If it's 30, we
It's
can't.
hard.
You know what I mean? It's like we can't quite get there. If that were a real fire, it probably would have been, but it's not. It's like a fake fire. It's cold today. It is a little bit colder today. What are we sitting at right now? It might be 40 now. We've had a warm winter, so I'm not complaining. We had a cold snap where it got fairly well below zero, but it didn't stay there. We're sitting at 40, right at 40. It is 52 in New York City. That's awesome. I wish it were 52. I'd be digging that.
Yeah, Crazy Uncle Scotty says he's gonna have his be a, what was it?
I don't know.
Dark pearl green?
Pearl green, okay. I saw a 65, 64 and a half, 65, you know, the original Mustang done in, I always call it root beer. You know that color that's somewhere between brown and orange?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a caramel almost, maybe a little bit darker, almost a caramel. And it was just like, so classy, right? It didn't really look like a sports car anymore, but I loved it. And I think that's what made me fall in love with every car, that color. That kind of deep brown. So he's going with pearl green.
Dark pearl green.
Dark pearl green on a 68 Mustang. I'm gonna look for one. I don't think it was an original color, do you?
I don't think so.
There was a green in 68. It was an original color. It only came on the Shelby though. Sorry, I was just trying to get a nice photo here. Nope, I want that photo. Second ad rep. You know what? Luz is like, yeah, I see. We started the stream over to get that double ad revenue. Yeah, exactly. All right, so here's what I found, and then we'll see. Sounds like he's posting a picture as well. Let me pull up what I got here first. Let's see. Here's the image I found, which is that classic Mach 1 green. I think that's a Mach 1 green. I've definitely seen that color before. You are going with, okay, so the color he's going with is not quite that color. It's close though, I'll bring it up. He's going with something that's a little bit, yes, I think that's very close to British Racing Green. We've gone through this discussion before. British Racing Green is an actual color number. It's like a numbered color, like a Pantone color. I don't think that's it. This came up as dark pearl. Right, so this came up as the dark green Shelby. Let me see if they'll let me flash over and show you the one that you just showed, which is, nope. Let me do it this way. That's it, just add that pearl to it. Yes, so let me see if I think I understand what you mean. Let me see if I can grab there it is, all things collected, right? Yep. Here's the specific color. It's a little different. It's got that that oil sheen, that pearl, pearl, where it's a little bit more purple on one side, a little more yellow on the other, that kind of thing. You don't get very many shopping cars in a bag like that, or you don't get very many shopping bags in a car like that. I don't know. The trunk on the original was actually pretty good size. Let's see, glory to Christ. Hey, Bleef, how you doing, man?
Hey.
Blake Cliff. I have no idea how to say that. I think I've said it 5 different ways. None of them feel right. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday to you. We're actually just coming to the end of our stream. Tom, you got 2 minutes. Tom and I have a hard out on Fridays, so we're coming to the very end. Thank you so much for being here, though. It's been a great time. First time chatter, play button, what? Hey, what's up, people? Hey! No, I'm doing okay. Tom is building a scale model. It is currently a 68 Mustang GT, typically referred to as a fastback, but apparently we're learning about this a little bit today, that it's just a 68 GT, and it has a fastback back, so everyone refers to it as that. Anyway, we're learning. Hey, I'm doing okay, people, man. I hope things are good with you. I really do. We're doing all right. We are just kind of finishing up our stream for the day.
I got this engine painted pretty well for already being put together.
So you went with Ford like truck blue.
Yeah.
All right.
Still a little blue to get there, but.
Yeah, you got a couple little pieces. This was a partially put together kit when we got it, so it's been tricky.
I'm just glad I was able to get the most of the chrome off. So.
Exactly. Pineapple said, one of my bros once had a red Ferrari. You almost had to lay down on the floor to get into it. Yes, you do. Some of them are very low. Play button, thank you so much for that first time chat. He says, I have a jar of stray electrons and I'm using them for nefarious purposes. Does that mean you're out here shocking people? Are you out here shocking people? Either way, here is your gift. Every first time chatter gets a gift. Let's go with this one. Do it right. Do it right. Come on. Twist. Hey. All right. Hey, we are kind of getting to the end of our day, though. Thank you so much for being here. People, I'm sorry to raid out of here as soon as you get here, but that is where we are in our day. If no one has told you, I want you to hear it from me. Listen up, y'all. I love you. Jesus loves you. Brother Tom loves you. Nothing like being here, nothing like hanging out. We'll be back with you on Monday. Monday we'll be back. Now Monday is, we've paired it way back. Monday is the only day we just show up and goof off. We are playing video games on Monday and we're just gonna fellowship together. Tuesday is Bible study. Come out on Tuesday. We're in the book of James. That is quickly becoming my favorite stream of the week. Oh, you're buffering? All right, go ahead and buffer up. Have a great day. See you guys next week. We are splitting out of here. We're going to go to Star Freckles today. When you get to Star Freckles joint, let her know who sent you. You guys are a blessing. Don't forget to join us on Discord. Keep up with all that we got going on. Drop your prayer requests, all things collected. Brag your hometown. You can do all the stuff over there. We'll see you over there in them Discord streets soon enough. Let's raid out. Let's see. It is Star Freckle. I gotta actually do it. I say we're gonna do it. I don't actually do anything. There it is. She's playing Stardew Valley. When you get over there, hey, thank you for that, people. There's your raid message. Thank you so much. I'm going to copy that myself so I can do the same thing. You don't have to stick around all day, but if you at least let her know who sent you over, that would be a blessing. God bless you all. People, I'm sorry you didn't get your shout out. I'll give you one. I'll give you one tomorrow. Actually, we're not here tomorrow. I'll give you one on Monday. We're out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God bless y'all.
Oh my goodness, welcome in Raiders, North Hill, what's going on? How are you guys doing?